Welcome viewers. Today we're delving into one of the most chilling and perplexing murder cases in European history. The Hinterkaifeck murders of 1922 not only shocked Germany, but continue to haunt us with their unsolved mystery and terrifying implications. This story is based on true events and may be disturbing for some viewers. Story: The Haunting of Hinterkaifeck Farm. In the spring of 1922, in the Bavarian countryside of Germany, a series of brutal murders took place that would baffle investigators for decades to come. The victims were the Gruber family, who lived on the isolated Hinterkaifeck farm about an hour north of Munich. The Gruber family consisted of Andreas Gruber, 63, his wife Cecilia, 72, their widowed daughter Victoria Gabriel, 35, Victoria's children Cecilia, 7, and Josef, 2, and the family's new maid, Maria Baumgartner, 44. Days before the murders, Andreas told neighbors about discovering footprints in the snow leading from the edge of the forest to the farm, but none leading back. He also mentioned hearing footsteps in the attic and finding an unfamiliar newspaper on the property. Despite these unsettling occurrences, Andreas didn't alert the authorities. On the night of March 31st, 1922, an unknown assailant lured each family member to the barn one by one, where they were brutally killed with a mattock, a tool similar to a pickaxe. The killer then went into the house and murdered young Joseph in his crib. The bodies weren't discovered until April 4th, when neighbors noticed the family hadn't been seen for days. Oddly, the cattle had been fed, and the farm had been maintained during this time, suggesting the killer had stayed at the farm for several days after the murders. The investigation revealed several chilling details. 1. The previous maid had quit 6 months earlier, claiming the farm was haunted. 2. The new maid, Maria, had only arrived at the farm hours before the murders. 3. Money was found in the house, ruling out robbery as a motive. 4. The family dog was found dead, tied up in the barn. 5. Neighbors reported seeing smoke from the chimney days after the murders. Despite an extensive investigation involving over 100 suspects, the case was never solved. Theories ranged from a vengeful former maid to a deranged neighbor, but no conclusive evidence was ever found. One of the most disturbing aspects of the case was the possibility that the killer had been living in the farmhouse's attic for days or even weeks before the murders, secretly observing the family's routines. The Hinterkaifeck murders remain one of Germany's most infamous unsolved crimes, a chilling reminder of the vulnerability of isolated rural communities and the potential for evil to lurk undetected in the most unexpected places. The Hinterkaifeck murders remain unsolved after nearly a century, leaving us with more questions than answers. This horrifying case reminds us that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are not supernatural, but all too human. If you found this video intriguing, please hit the like button and subscribe for more true crime and unsolved mystery content. Share your theories about the case in the comments below. Until next time, stay safe and remember, you never know who might be watching.